lost track of the time. Just give me a quick second, I'm just getting everything set up. You bring up on Twitch stream on my phone because, you know. Let's go. It always defaults to the mobile site. The mobile site on Twitch is absolutely piss poor. Cool, there we go. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. It's a bit overcast today. It's a shame, it's been a pretty decent, you know, few days before, you know, relatively sunny. Got myself a nice pint of cranberry juice. They say that's good for, what, your kidneys or something? So it makes you absolutely piss a shit ton, but, you know, if it's good for you, you know, can't be going wrong. Alright, so, like I say, every single stream, where were we last time? Because I've got the worst memory known to man. Right. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. So pretty much, right as we finished stream last time, I set out, like, all the pages. I marked them all down, so we can go check them out this time. Oh yeah, we finished up last time. We were looking for one of those houses, weren't we? Where we checked like all 4 streets, all 4 houses in an intersection. Oof, that was a slog. I mean, how we got there on the end. Alright, so let's check out where the fuck these pages are. Not sure where they're further. Oh, letters. Let's see. Ah, right, okay. So these are like letters and notes for people who used to stay at the hotel. Oh, no, it's for one guy, diary of man describing his life in Oakmont. Let me guess, once we track down the notes, we'll find them in like a massive puddle in the ground surrounded by monsters or something. Alright, so what was this one? Discussing exaltation. So it's gonna be in one of these. Alright, so what was Southern Oak Grove, Warwick Street, between Seaside and Hillside. So this entire fucking street, great. Part of me honestly does wonder if the fact that I have to put all these quest markers there myself is down to the difficulty I've selected. You'll receive no hints of what to do in your investigation, no prompts to visit the main palace or casebook, and won't be notified when you've collected all key evidence. I mean that ain't that bad, honestly. We've been doing quite well so far without any hints. Well, relatively, you know, you get what I mean. I've not been fumbling about on one fucking clue for like 3 years, so that's a positive. Feeling this note might take a wee while, considering it's a whole street it's asking me to check. Voice feels a wee bit like like low pitch today, so if it's a bit iffy, you know, I apologise. Discussing the exaltation. What the fuck would that be? Is it like a shrine? Like a really, really unpleasant looking shrine? Is that what I'm looking for? I'll check all the way down the back doors of these houses and we'll check the front. Oh! Ooh, is this it? I thought I'd just be smashed my face against a door again that time. That's a surprising amount of loading. Ooh, righty. What is this? I do not like the sounds of that. Not in the slightest. Hey guys. How's it going? This isn't that house I checked before with that big, yeah. There you go. So is this why this house is like this? Was this the house I was supposed to go for this mission? Fuck you. There we go. Getting the hang of this now. 2 seconds, I need to plug in my controller. Ingenious didn't even bother to charge his controller before starting streaming. Right, where were we? So it's got to be this house. Why the hell else would the game have such a reaction? Alright, so can I carry any more bullets or springs? So what can we craft then? There's a lot of gunpowder we're kicking about in. Alright. Fuck, we need more rags. Can you give me more shit? Thank you. Wait, you still got more stuff in there? Alcohol, springs, and that's a lot of supplies. I think those passive pets we picked up are really starting to come in clutch now. What's this? First aid. Alright, fine. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, this is most likely the right house. I must have just stumbled in this by accident last time. Come on, Ixie. We've got shit to find out. Yeah, this is the right house, definitely. Yeah, we get it. Insanity. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, okay. You wee bastard, I hit you. Don't be starting with your bollocks. Okay, that's a lot of shit. I should have just kept that first aid kit sitting there. Thank you. Did I hit you? I don't think it did it? There we go. Hopefully that wasn't a waste of resources. Another re-healing. Yeah, that was... No, we have been finding a lot of resources, so I guess... in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad, is it? We just need to get more fucking rags. You think rags would be the easiest thing in the world to get your hands on, but... I mean, like, fuck, there's gotta be like loads of curtains. Which... surprising lack of curtains. Okay, so what are we going to find down here? I didn't see it the last time I was down here. Probably because I didn't have the quest active. So is this a guy who's been researching these things? And it looks like he had them locked up. He's been feeding them. What the fuck has he been? Has he been feeding them people? Okay. It's a bit weird body, I gotta say. What the fuck are we looking for down here? Like, you wouldn't just bring me down here for no reason. Discussing exaltation. Yeah, there's got to be something. Nothing there. So it's saying something about visions. Alright, here we go. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was man. He left a house in southern Old Grove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Street. Our eyes met and I immediately felt the burning exultation. A wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense I bent into it and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cussed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now when I close my eyes I see the creatures around this man. So... Is that us done here? I don't know. I thought it'd be something more conclusive. I'm just gonna count it as done, alright? Maybe he left something in his bedroom. Yeah, we'll check the downstairs area. Thanks for the firebomb. And the rags. Then we can take down one of those big fuckers again. I mean, come on, that's straight up. You can use them as rags. Come on, just pull them down. Alright. I mean, this has got to be the house they were talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's that done, and be on way. Go check the next one. Actually, do you know what? Let's go check out the field research. Because that can get us the plague doctor outfit. Kinda want to play doctor outfit. Alright, waste some Reed Heights. Reed Heights, there we go. Western. Ward Street. Right, Ward Street, there it is. Between Bourbon Road. There's Bourbon Road. And some. Alright, so the. Alright, I've already marked it. Cool. I imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting with this, but I think we're ready. We've been holding our own quite well so far. that honestly our closest spawn point? I could be worse, granted. It's only a wee walk.
Hey, knock it off.
Well, this is pleasant. So as far as the game is concerned, this entire bit is full of fuck faces. God damn it! Can we just run through this? Is that a thing we can do? Surely. We're fucking doing it anyway. Can't get me all. Jump, 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 fucking jump. Ooh, there we go. Makes you wonder if there's anything good in there. Don't know. Unless the game tells me you can find shotguns or something in infestation zones, I'm not bothering my arse. I've been fighting these fuckers with pistols this full time. Could really do with an upgrade.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print.
I love it.
Paper, mister?
You really gotta wonder how these people see your guy right now. Dog. Since they're running about with fish people and that, they've probably seen worse. Okay, here we go. So what was the wee surprise we had here? The locked shop. What was the locked shop about? Little trite shoplifter was attacked by a huge wild. Ooh. Right. Better get ready to break out the bombs. Oh, okay, that was sudden. Wasn't expecting that. Wow. How's your day treating you? You're being a bit of a dick, I'll be honest. Just a bit. Oh, come on, I didn't select that. Fuck you. There we go. Bye-bye. Right, Jeremy. Alright, let's see what's this say. Cultist letter. Neophyte. The fecund mother blesses you. What the fuck is fecund? Your servitude has been noticed. You will have the chance to join the inner circle and see our mother with thine own eyes. Our brothers carry the bodies of our abandoned children. To prove yourself worthy, prepare a place where they can be hidden and forgotten forever. Return the fecund mother, the fecund, will embrace you and grant you her generous gift. So what, it's turning into one of those big fuckers of a generous gift?
Those bags stink worse than a barrel of rotten fish.
Yeah,
Or
that ain't...
Fisk, whatever.
Yeah, that ain't looking pretty. What is this? What is this shit? So it's like somebody used this shop as some sort of dumping ground. How's our health? Health is alright. Nice, that's gunpowder on a bottle. Need more cordite. And rags. Part of me wonders if I'm just biting off more than I can chew with all these giant fucking creatures. Well, that was an interesting place to put your bed. You sure don't want walls in all these rooms, buddy. It's a weird design choice. I've never seen somebody commit so much to open planned house. I think the game was expecting you to have much harder time with that. You know, wanting you to run up here and use all the storage things for ammo. I didn't know I had a bunch of explosives stuffed up my arse. I need to get crafting more stuff. I've got way too many crafting materials kicking about. The fuck that craft? There's nothing else to craft. I don't want to like do like too many bullets because no doubt I'll get them as rewards in the next quest or something. Can I climb it? Yeah, I can. Right, get ready. On your marks, get set. Oof. Ain't pretty, is it? The fuck is this green shit?
This putrid slime is everywhere. I'll take a sample for Dr. Grant to examine.
That's probably an idea. Oof. Is gonna be another one of these things down here? So are those things created by like an amalgamation of dead bodies or something? I'm getting that vibe. Alright, yeah, again I can't pick it up. Phenomenal. Alright. Alright, max bullets. Oh, when the fuck did we get a knowledge point? Do I get anything to increase the amount of ammo that we can carry? There we go. 6 more revolver rounds, that sounds pretty nice. Be getting... There we go. I'll be more than happy to take that. Till that is, the game gives me a shotgun. So what's this? It's a wee ritual this guy's doing here. Alright, Mother's Grace. The fecund mother devours the weak flesh. The fecund mother gives new life to those consumed, a new birth in many forms. So pretty much they sacrifice like a load of dead bodies and it calls one of those fuckers in. Huh. Isn't that like a thing? I've heard this before. It's like a, what, Shub Niggurath? I should really pronounce that differently. Shub Niggurath. It's really hard to... Oh god, I didn't think I'd be falling into that pitfall. How would you... It's one of those... It's one of the Lovecrafting, like, deities. Kind of thing, like, loads of tentacles and shit. Fuck me. I promise you that's actually how it's said. Fucking hell. The fecund mother has many children and her family grows. The fecund mother is kind for anyone, maybe her child, but bad children are punched and left outside in the cold light. Keep the secrets of your mother and she will grant you eternity. Yeah, so I think that's what it's referring to. I think it's, these are like sacrifices to that Lovecrafting god. Yeah, because you get like, there's a, like, I think there's like 6 different ones. There's like that one I just said, there's Cthulhu, there's Nyarlathotep, and there's, I think there's another 3, which I pretty much just get it off of mass media. Like I heard that one I said before, the Overlord anime. that us done here? Oh no, we're doing a story time thing.
Quick. Bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones?
Yeah, so they've been transporting dead bodies, shoving them down there, and then using them as a sacrifice to create these monsters, aye.
I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
That's just pretty self-explanatory. So he wanted to be in the cult, so he promised to let them use his shop to perform these rites.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Huh. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead bodies forming into each other. But when I'm looking at this, see that guy who said he wanted to be an initiate? I wonder if they actually turned him, you know, use him as a catalyst to combine all the bodies. So at least we know, it's kinda, yeah, I kinda like it how they give like backstories on where these creatures come from. I mean, I know the spitting ones, you know, like they just show them coming out of the water. Nah, but it's still, I like it.
Quick. Bring them in before the neighbors see us. I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
It also is making me more interested in getting like the, you know, buying like the Necronomicon.
Members of a cult were disposing of bodies in the basement of the shop. The corpses merged together to form a huge monstrosity.
Yeah, because I'm fairly certain that's what they were intending to do, wasn't it? Is there a chance he didn't even actually know that that was going to happen? He just thought that they were disposing of bodies. He get tricked into it. It's fascinating. I do love learning about this stuff. This is kind of lore and stuff that it's kind of cool to learn about. What is this? What the fuck is that? Ah, these Innsmouthers. So is that to like represent that as soon as the Innsmouthers showed up, the people here just treat them like monsters and just like gun them down? And this is like a memorial to that. So in other words, this used to be a normal town, and then all the cultists showed up.
The hidden shall arise and
Yeah, like this
drown the
dimwit.
world in its ichorous waters.
So I guess you could say this is like a sequel to that Dark Corners of the Earth game. Because, you know, Innsmouth, whatever the fuck happened to Innsmouth. And then they all had to come here. What the fuck are you carrying? Guys, do you consider this an everyday occurrence? Fuck me. You can't about a dismembered dead body. Fucking hell. We're gonna have to go once more through this fucking place, aren't we? Unless we can skirt it.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
I mean, you kinda have to get why that they're so desperate to like handle papers, because the paper was in a lot of sense the internet of the time. That and word of mouth. Oh, there's some parts of the world that I kind of like the idea of, you know, before the internet became a thing, you know, because the internet's a good and a bad thing. Because I remember I used to be able to go on trips and that to like places like secluded wee towns and that, and they had their own like wee culture and the way they acted and that. Yeah, but you don't get that nowadays so much because everything's on the internet. You know, everything's like pretty similar now. It's a bit sad. All the unique qualities, a lot of people have gone up in smoke. So I'm guessing she knew somebody involved in that car crash. So what are we checking out now? It'll be another creature, but what creature is it going to be? Suspicious restaurant. So it's a restaurant we're checking out now. What creature would that be? What? Oh yeah, that'll be the fat weed gets on the ground, won't it? The ones that are like moving butts. Oh, so that's probably why we're going to a restaurant now. So how do we navigate this? Do we just go down to White Street and just walk our way along? We could go to Old Grove North. Oh fuck it, let's go there. What's the fucking point of me wasting my time? Just pop up to the next fast travel. I know I say it's like every single stream list, but you've got to get the, you know, the designers in this game. They're really committed to the aesthetic. It's really fascinating. But it's all these people are out of their fucking minds. Well, evidently they're out of their fucking minds. So unless it was like, during the war. Even then, I don't think I'd live in a place like this. The 1920, was that during the war? Probably fucking was. I know when the Second World War started and ended, but my knowledge of the First World War is a bit hazy. Looking at these NPCs make me think. Do you know there's such a thing with the Oblivion? You know, Elder Scrolls Oblivion? AI where they programmed it to be too good to the point where they were actually hunting each other down to get money to go about their every day. Oh, 2 years after the First World War ended. Alright, go. So I don't know. Let me know out there if you've if you guys had survived the First World War, would you be alright with this sort of conditions? Because wasn't like the Spanish flu also pretty rife at that point as well? So things were pretty shit all around there after the First World War. You know, besides actually winning the fucking war. Alright. Guys, I know you're there, just stop with the pretense, alright? You're wasting everybody's time, including mine. Why the fuck? Buddy! Buddy! Do you not see the fucking thing there? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Buddy! The fuck? Grow a brain cell, why don't you? Can you come in here and get fucked? Because I'd really love you for it. Buddy, do you not see these things? What the fuck? He just straight up wants to fucking cap me. Right, so I get the idea. It's generally they're weakening their arse, but the chance of me actually getting to where their arse is. Oh come on, fuck it, fuck me! Am I seriously gonna die to a regular fucking guy? No, no I'm not. But it's his fucking fault I died though. I mean, is there a guy just absolutely fucking out his tits or something? To the point where that guy doesn't even see that they're there? Because isn't the whole point that these things actually exist in this town? Or am I just mental? That's bullshit. Fuck you, guy. Or are you on the fucking monsters side? I don't know. Alright, so where the fuck are we loading into? Go, just in the road. So that's good to know. As soon as I step in the building, I'm not allowed to step out, or else a fucking dumbass will cap me. Perfect. Hey bud, you alright there? Bastard for drinking? Right, is that dumbass nearby? Yes he is. Fuck. Right, in we go. Ooh, spooky! Right, come on you bastards, I want yous all together. Come on, 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 come on. Get your fucking asses in the same area, please, please. Right, I need fucking healing and great. I'm so overjoyed. These things are annoyingly durable. I mean, I get the general idea behind these things. It's like shoot them in the glue bit, but it's not that easy. We got much left? Is that it? Huh. Does any more be in the basement? Get a bit of crafting done. That'll do. Why did I use a first aid kit? Fuck me. No, I mean, why did I craft one? One right fucking there. So alcohol and springs. Apparently the game really thinks I need alcohol and springs and not fucking rags. Which you can make for any fucking thing, like the fucking curtains or the tablecloth. Right, more bullets and springs and alcohol. There is a goddamn fucking rag shortage, Jesus Christ. Alright, we're just about full on ammo again. Thanks, game. At least I appreciate that. I'm not losing ammo quickly. Well, I'm losing ammo quickly, but I'm getting it back easy enough. Right, formal invitation letter. Dear Mr. Throgmorton, it is my pleasure to invite you to a tasting of exclusive and exquisite dishes, which will be taking place at the Count Ugolino restaurant in 2 weeks' time. It's a closed event and only the most honourable guests will be in attendance. I hope you will join us. Sincerely, A. Mayers, Chef. Anything else scattered around? There we go. Staff needed. The Count Ugolino restaurant is preparing to reopen. Kitchen hands, dishwashers, waiters and waitresses needed. So like what, he lost his entire staff? All interested parties should come to Count Ugolino for an interview with Chef Armand Mayers. Was he turning his staff into these things? Mysterious disappearance. Police have started to look into the disappearance of several young women in Advent. Witnesses said they saw the missing victims visit the Count Ugolino restaurant, but a police investigation found nothing illegal. Chef Armand Mayers rejects all accusations of impropriety. So he was turning young women into those butt monsters. Or at least sacrificing them to spawn butt monsters. Jumping in here couldn't do me any bad, could it?
These aren't your typical kitchen utensils.
I'm straight.
Well, I don't think the health inspector will be pleased.
Yeah, that ain't a good sign. Oof, I thought there was something in the ceiling for a second. Oh, is that guy? God damn it, fuck off. Did he just sidestep the trip? Oh right, he didn't get caught in it. No, he triggered a bit. That's weird. So is this the chef? Fuck. So he was treating these things like dogs and feeding them parts of dead bodies.
My esteemed patrons, presenting my latest delicacy. Don't be greedy. Don't hurry to eat, please. You'll always be my most well-regarded clients.
Okay, so that was his actual patrons. He considered the people who came to his restaurant to be the food, and those demon things were the guests. Arthropophagia. I was always sure my dishes could not be matched. Those who taste human flesh always crave for more. It's difficult to find enough meat for my patrons. They spend all their time hiding in the basement, pleading to be fed again. Today I went downstairs and saw how the patrons had changed. They love my cooking so much that their bodies have adapted to consume more. I cannot let them down. I must post new ads in the Oakmont Chronicle. My funds are running low. Guess I'll have to find a new prosperous patron to support my business. So you're telling me that Like, was he keeping people locked in here, forcing them to eat human meat, and they morphed into those fucking things? Recipe for human meat. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees, cut the flesh from the young woman's hip into 4-ounce pieces, then pound each one to a thickness of 1/3 inch. Season with black pepper on each steak. Lay 1 slice of cheese, a few leaves of sage, and 2 slices of prosciutto. Roll into pinwheels. Heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Quickly brown the pinwheels on the outside. I hope my new patrons enjoy the dish. Yeah, good thing we fucking put him down, because Jesus Christ, he was like his fucking rocker. I guess most people are in this town, but still. Fuck me. That's done then, with this place. Let's check the casebook. Oh wait, what does it say for that? It said something. The shop owner became a part of a cult which been indicted. They called the hoping to be initiated faster. He allowed the cult members to store bodies in his basement. For some reason, they were all covered in putrid slime. After the bodies were thrown in the basement, some of them merged together, reviving in the form of a huge monstrosity. So that's what happened. What does it say for the restaurant? Ah yeah, here we go. The cannibal cook fed wild beasts on human flesh. For some reason he referred to them as his patrons. Alright buddy, we kill. You're not gonna shoot me this time, you dick. Right. How's our resources looking? Isn't there like some spare bullets kicking about? Let's head back to the hospital. Then we can get that plague doctor outfit. I did quite like this outfit, but the problem is Inkson's tentacles seem to get in the way during cutscenes and it's a pain in the arse. So we need something a bit more practical. Hospital, there we go. I wonder what he's going to have to say for himself. I was kind of figuring he was going to say like he was responsible for all these things being created, but looking at the evidence, maybe not. Maybe he's just good at his research. Bud.
I visited that old shop you mentioned and found a few things you may be interested in. Even took a sample for studying.
What did you discover? I was sure a huge creature could not have wandered inside unnoticed.
Yeah, the cult of the Fecund Mother was dumping corpses of their victims in the shop's basement.
Professor Westerbrook's research does suggest the Acheronians are attracted to dead bodies.
No. This one formed from the corpses themselves. There was a putrid slime on everything. Maybe that's the cause of this unnatural rebirth.
You said you took a sample of it. Well, I can conduct some experiments on rats. If your theory holds true, what a marvelous discovery.
I paid a visit to that awful restaurant. I'd call it a den of evil, but that would be an understatement.
Good grief. What happened?
The cook was mad, a cannibal, and fed those jumping monstrosities on human flesh. He called them patrons.
That restaurant was a destination for Oakmont's elite, many of whom disappeared shortly after the flood. I think we now know why.
Are you suggesting that it was cannibalism that caused such a horrific transformation?
These days, alas, cannibalism is not so rare. Could it be that all the Cossitians, as Westerbrook calls them, were once men?
Looks that way.
We've discovered a lot of disturbing information about the wild beasts. What are you going to do with it?
Well, I've already contacted the university. We'll cooperate to further study these phenomena.
Yeah, inform the authorities.
The facts must be reported to the authorities. They need to know what they're dealing with.
You're perfectly right. When we have documented our results and conducted a standard peer review process, the proper measures will be taken.
Documented results, peer review. How many innocents will die in the meantime?
Our recommendations must be clear and based on valid reasoning, or it's worthless. Good science takes time.
Takes time. The evidence is right fucking there.
Why?
Got a load of shit I can't carry. Awesome. I wonder if I should get upgrades for the weapons I don't have yet. You know, in preparation. But this does sound pretty handy. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for one last faint chance. That sounds like that could really come in clutch. I'll go with that. We'll check out that open house thing next time. Let's get back to our let's get back to the hotel and get a new outfit. So considering like most of these side missions seem to have outfits associated with them, I'm getting the impression that there's not that many side missions in this game. But that isn't always a bad thing, you know. I'd rather have less missions but make them more interesting than more missions that are just bland and pish. You know, just do many of them nowadays. Hey pal.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
That's nice of you, thank you. He's probably got the cleanest room in the whole fucking city. Well, there's not even a smashed window. It's impressive. That is way too casual for us. Find out what happened to the robber, robbed graves, and the rest in peace case. Find the missing logs. And the bounty of the sea case. Help the police get crime scene photos in the extra hours case. There's still quite a few kicking about that we've not done. I return all the books to the book collector in the assigned reading case. Yeah, Witch Doctor. It has to be the Witch Doctor. Yeah, perfect.
The door won't budge.
So was it this neighbour with the notes? I think it might be. There we go. I don't know what I'm to do with that notes thing because it doesn't seem to be. Oh, was that the one? Because I think that house we checked out didn't that have like the buckle? And I don't know what the point of that was. Alright, there we go. The 1 gold buckle. I think that was in that same house that we were supposed to check for that note thing. Maybe that's the kind of thing you get. Alright, back in a second. Alright, that's me back. So yeah, I think the notes thing is like pointing you towards like deep 1 gold. Well, treasures. But I think we should probably go to some main missions first. Because I think we're a bit under equipped. We've been doing these and just scraping through most of the time. Let's see. Alright, once we find Professor Harriet Dug. To this I must investigate and discover who attacked his expedition and kidnapped her. Yeah, that was the thing that happened under the sea, wasn't it? Throgmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Dug, expedition's leader, was captured. The others were all left to die. The attackers all had distinctly fish-like features, Innsmouth syndrome as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in a fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye. This can't be the only attack they have carried out. There must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. So that's where I mistakenly thought that it might be to do with the side missions, but I think we actually need to go do some investigations. Like the police station, that'll do. Probably wants us to go to the police stations because he's saying they look for crimes, so. Oh please God, I'm not stuck, come on, there we go. If the police station doesn't pan out, we'll trade the newspaper. Oh god damn it. Fucking navigating's a bitch in this game sometimes, it really is. The fuck was it? Okay. Alrighty then. Didn't want any more evidence that this town is absolutely fucked. See if they just rounded up all the cultists, I reckon the town would recover quite splendidly.
Then I'll let you go.
Are you really prostituting yourself for 5 bullets? Seriously? Okay. Why the fuck does this town even have a police? A police department? They don't seem to do fuck all. They're the shittest police department I've ever fucking seen, minus Detroit's. Come on, just load it. There we go. Hey, dickwad.
Don't waste my time, newcomer.
Get fucked, you piece of piss. I bet this is all you do all day, just sit and lean against the fucking desk, don't you? Dumbass. So, what are we looking for? Okay, the expedition, right. Subjects, suspects, instruments of crime, violent crimes. There we go. Perfect. About 10:30 PM, April 15th, at the Fish Market, Eastern Shelves, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane, apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. Try my best to actually fucking talk, for fuck's sake. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. Ah, right, so the police are actually trying to do this, it's just that the cults are getting way too fucking strong at this point. Do you reckon it's because of the Innsmouthers? Do you reckon the Innsmouthers brought all this shit? Yeah. The case is pending further investigation. Alright, so we've got a location at least. So I seem to be hanging about the fish market. Place marker. Eastern Shelves, that's over here, that's the fish market. And Eastern Shelves, yeah, corner of Orchard Avenue, and Holy Fire. It's Holy Fire. There's a bit there. Aye. Okay, that should be easy enough to pinpoint. So I'm guessing the Innsmouthers are up to their old tricks again, looking for sacrifices. I'm definitely getting used to the loading times. I mean, it's still annoying as fuck for a modern game, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Choose wisely.
So it's just cleaning my glasses. You can never get proper good frickin' glasses white nowadays. Oh, pish. Alright, so it's over here, wasn't it? We're in this building now. This one? This one? Nope, not that one. I said in the corner. Like, alright, I'm a bit off there. This one? Nope. It's like this entire Watch Avenue Holy Fire. Is there any chance we can talk to the fish market with this?
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Do you want a fishy? Fish? Fresh fish? Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy.
Really?
We have enough for everyone.
Fresh?
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna.
So what the fuck is wrong with the fish?
Can I help you with something?
Why the fuck would you give that away for free?
Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
Yeah, why such generosity?
This city is short on everything except dirt, rain, and things that want to kill you. Yet you just give away food for free. What's your angle?
Angle? There's no angle, Charlie. Not everyone can hide in fancy manners like the grand families. And our hearts tell us we must do more. We've decided to seize our own fate and rise above this disaster. I think it's going well. The sea is good to us, and it blesses us with abundance.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Are you actually going to pay the fishermen that you're selling all this fish free from?
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Entities of Dagon or
we
something?
are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet.
Yeah, a cult.
As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay.
I don't
and
buy
many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
I don't buy it. Don't call me Charlie.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty.
Bollocks.
When we began, it also had, is to help each other. But we dropped that part.
I'm not trusting the MD in this
town. It was
town.
a little bit wordy.
It's not happening.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
Yeah, fuck it. Don't call me Charlie.
It's Charles, not Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles. Your adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
Oh, fine.
Never mind.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
I shoot people.
I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today, giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
So you're doing this because
you want me to find whoever
someone
this
tried to steal the
thief
fish,
is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it.
That's not a bit counterproductive, though.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
It really is like counterproductive. Like, it's the equivalent of someone tries to steal your money, so you give it all to charity. That's more or less the gist of it. That's where we're going. What's this? Alright, main pass. Old man is starving. EOD is giving away fish. EOD helps prevent famine. I still think that acronym is, whatever the fuck you call it, that's definitely Dagon, and then there's like Aeons of Dagon or something it's going to be. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. These aren't good people. Maybe she doesn't know that because she isn't a fish person yet, but these are not good people. I need to tell the guard and pass. Alright, so where is it? Locating the shelves on Hawking. Alright, so it's not that far. Western shelves on Hawking Lane. Hawking Lane, there is. Between Bar Road and Liberty Road. Alright, go. I serve the sea. Alright. So that's a bit further than I was expecting. It's not bad. Did I ball my ass doing the fuck I did fast travel? Did myself like a few, like a minute, maybe. It's interesting, like all the places you find like Lovecraft references, because even Fallout 4 has a Lovecraft reference in it. Same way, I think I'm fairly certain Fallout 3 does as well. The Dunwich house, I think, is a reference to it. Then in Fallout 4 does the mines with the people who went mad, and you find like cultist symbols in that, and a dagger. It really does show that like Lovecraft inspired a lot of authors all over the place. Really makes you wonder why you've never actually read any of his stuff. I really do need to look at one of those Necronomicons, because I hear they're pretty cool books. Quite wordy, apparently, but I do like the subject material, so it's going to be at least worth a glance, I imagine. Hey Bunny, how's the cultists treating you? Are you fucking blind?
In the twilight of the dying moon, the hidden shall arise,
no, not quite.
And drown the world in its Icarus waters. Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time is at hand. Here's
2 seconds. Subtitles. Yeah, the subtitles are on.
The prophecy inscribed in the twilight of the dying moon.
Guess what he's saying isn't worth checking. Alright, so is this the guy we're talking to? Aye, there's a symbol. Hey pal!
You got business here?
Yep.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Yeah, it really is a much cooler outfit. And it also doesn't get in the way of cutscenes.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, it would make sense. It's similar to the Doctors for Assassin's Creed, considering they were dealing with the... I think they were still dealing with like the plague back then, I think. Which is why you would have not witch doctors, what's the name again? Plague doctors, aye. But they would put like spices and that in the end of the nose, because they thought that would shield the breath from the contaminants. Right, did he steal something?
What did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe.
Well, that helps me so much, thank you very much.
Bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
That guy, so an average looking bald guy, that really narrows it down.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
Great, you're so helpful. Can I check out the crime scene?
Alright. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Thank you. Alright, so what the fuck can I expect through here? Oh fuck, I've done enough fighting already. Alright, so what was... Oh, alright, so this is the harpoon the guy flung.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Alright, so what, the guy came in here, that guy came down the stairs, ping, guy went the fuck out. Alright, so that's pretty cut and dry.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
It's fucking excessive, Jesus Christ, who the fuck hauls in this much fish for one town? This shit would go rotten so quickly. Is that like gunpowder? There we go. Yeah, you're looking at a lot of rotten fish here, Jesus. You ever seen the fish markets where they have to get rid of like all it in the one day? Because it goes off that quickly. You gotta get to the people at restaurants, you know, like getting their fish. I think it's like every day that they need to go to the fish market to get their fish, so it's always fresh. Oh, marvellous. Marvellous, 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 great. Come on, try your best. Fuck you. It's ain't your fucking party, you prick. I'm trying to kill the other guy. Fuck you. There. Alright, how many more of these pricks is there? No. Stay still. God damn it. Fuck. Oh. There. Fucking hate those wee pricks. Alright, so we're good for that, so get more gunpowder. Why the fuck are they here? Did this guy do a ritual before he left?
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. It could be dangerous.
Huh. Why the fuck would there be a lab flask in a fish storage room? Was that guy who broke in, was he trying to contaminate the fish with something? Did he get interrupted?
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
You don't see any wounds? Do you not see what looks like freaking long ass things jammed in its throat?
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
So is this like a monster that grows out of a cat's body? That's that's worrying. Alright, main palace. The fish is the fish is poisoned. Lab flask. Yep, linking them together. Oh, really? Giving away fish. The fish is poisoned. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poorest citizens. Alright, so we're breaking this down. The EOD helps prevent famine. The poison fish is spreading. Ooh, this is getting interesting. So they could be providing help for the problems that they're causing, which will get the people's faith in them, and they can steer the people in the direction they want them to go in. Oh, the plot is thickening. I knew they were full of shit. And as soon as they get the people's trust in them, they're going to steer them towards Dagon, and they can all become fish people. What was with the fucking sting there? The audio sting? Did we see something interesting I didn't notice? Oh, there we go. Come on, speed up. There. Hidden room.
I have questions.
You're not the only one that asks questions. Jesus fucking Christ. Why the hell? Yeah, these are definitely not good guys. Why the fuck are they chaining people up and torturing them down here in a fish warehouse? Alright, so you kinda like that, link them yet? We need to find out what the fuck that flask is. If we can find out what the flask is, we can put this all together.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Aye, we've not checked upstairs, have we? Maybe this will lead us to the revelation we're looking for. Alright, here we go. Letter from the orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. Oh, I don't like the sounds of this. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, administration of Oakmont St. Jerome's Orphanage. So they're trying to influence the children as well. Ah, paddle steamer.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is. This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
I'd like to think that this guy is doing this for positive, you know, like, to be nice, but I smell a really sensitive motive. Oh. Shark jaws. Alright, let's recap.
Just a little bit more.
back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Professor Westerbrook? Oh, so there's another one. There's another one. Ah, yeah, we have him up here, then...
Darn pests! Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess... He was doing that downstairs, he was putting that stuff onto the fish. This one...
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this. Just
this
a
one.
little bit more. Oh no.
Wait, no.
Just a little bit more. Oh no.
Because he does the first one, and then this guy hears something going on.
Darn pests! Mayor, take them.
Then this guy notices that he hears something.
Just a little bit more. Oh no.
And then this guy takes a run for it. Well, this guy comes down with his spear.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Really? You sure?
I hope Professor Westerbrook never...
One,
just
two.
a little bit more. Oh no.
3.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Or maybe he said oh no because he dropped something, which made a noise. That could be. Yeah.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
There we go.
The man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Cool. We're down with the main palace now. Mission of Professor. The poison on the university. The man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit the university. Damn straight you do it. How are we gonna find out about that torture room though?
You dig up anything interesting?
You could say
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Well, it wasn't technically your fault.
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell him. Fuck him.
Don't worry. I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now. Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished. I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess.
I'd like to think that Daryl was actually, you know, like a, you know, he may technically be a cultist, but he's making like toys for people, for kids in an orphanage. So, you know, maybe he is doing it out of the goodness of his heart.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking truck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
You don't know about that.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up.
Anna's sounding more and more suspicious as we go. For somebody who's not a fish person, she sounds way more dedicated than this guy does.
Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer. Except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew.
Caramelized eel stew.
Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
See ya.
May this...
Do I have to report it to Anna? Can I just, like, straight up go to the university first? Yeah, here we go. The guard is afraid of Anna in the secret chamber in the warehouse. I'm fairly certain, to the sounds that she's been taught... Really? Really? Surely, it would make sense for them to go together. Let's try and circumvent the infested area. Is this a new fast travel point? Yes, it is. Awesome. Let's get our way up to the university. Is the game going to let me go there first? I kind of want to get that wrapped up before we talk to Anna, the nutcase, so we can get a story straight. What's that? What's that? Something good there? Nope, nothing. Maybe we can find like resources in the infested areas. I can't really see why you would really go some if you had the option. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's just over there. There's a lot of fucking infested ones around the site. The fact that this site's still standing is impressive. Yeah, this university looks well put together. They could deal with some lawn maintenance, but the most decent part. Come on. Buddy, you don't belong here as a university. You're the last person that needs to go to university. Or maybe you're the first person that needs to go to university. Depends how you're looking at it. Though the way universities are nowadays, fuck. There's some educated people in university and there's absolute crackpots as well. Yeah, all the things nowadays where people aren't allowed to lecture in universities unless they hold the political beliefs of the students. It's mental. Closed?
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Yeah, where's what? Westerbrook?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
So where's the Department of Medicine? so it's over there. Cool. Not going to be talking to that guy about the specimen. Alright, so that's locked. So I need to go around the side. Is there a reason why all these important people are the receptionists? No, there's Throgmorton. ELD is banned. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organisation, also known as EOD, is symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work, fucking knew it, throughout university and all over Oakmont. The dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of Trustees. Can we connect any information about this? Alright. Okay, so we can't like that. No, we need more information. Why is there a random fucking pistol sitting there? Pistol ammo. What's this? I says multiple floors.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Perfect. Alright, pal, I assume you're going to be the professor.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of
Medicine.
Nice
chops.
I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, the
You
flask.
recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
Alright, so what's the catch?
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well,
Yay.
creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Perfect.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Go, let's get to it. What kind of university is doing something to the point where there's fucking creatures running about? That better not be what I think it is.
I'm glad this thing is dead.
Fuck. Can you just go down already? Please? Please? Thank you. The lab is clear, that's one fucking monster. Nothing else?
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Research. It's Experiment log part 2, March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th, I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. It's cause it's made of dead bodies, you genius, fuck's sake. The possibilities of it, the implications, does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside the other creatures, and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteer. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking scientists are fucking about with this shit now.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
A researcher, apparently. Experiment log part 1, March 2nd. I have finally received 11 specimens. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I find it needs a proper name. March 3rd. Was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it's proven exceptionally resilient to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking though is bound to haunt me. March 5th, last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester. Isn't that how these things come about? They come out your dreams? So I guess it makes sense you would find the name of your dreams.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Well, as a university, what'd you expect? What's this?
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
I've got a feeling what that button's going to do, so I'm going to do a quick save.
So very tempting.
It's gonna reanimate the big fucker, isn't it? Yep. You didn't even touch me, that's bullshit. There we go. We got even more evidence out of that. But that's the thing, I'm getting the hang of killing those things now. And we also got some skill points. I really should start upgrading this stuff in preparation for getting this stuff in the future. Though that does improve my pistol damage. I have proficiency with battle rifle. Damage increased 20%. Ooh, that sounds good. We're grabbing that ahead of time. As soon as I get that rifle, fuck yeah. Increased damage, what the fuck? Oh, that's because that's the sanity issue, isn't it? Goody, alright. So now we've got the extra evidence, what can we do with that? Alright, so he asked for the monsters to be cleared. Now the monsters are officially cleared. chance we can... would this thing still be alive? Nope. Let's go tell him that everything's fine. Maybe we'll get a bonus because we actually completely cleared it.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Yeah.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Well, I'll try to figure out how they work.
They're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah. Well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Cool, so can you tell me what this flask is all about?
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Remember from Breaking Bad?
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
And they just gave out all their free fish.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
So how the fuck managed to get into his office?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well...
Yeah, this is definitely serious. Let me the fuck up.
All right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Yeah, tell me about
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, Cavendish.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers
we have.
He's most
likely suspect right now.
A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, here's the thing though. It's not evolution. It's cultists that are bringing these things through. If it was natural, I'd get where you're coming from, but it's not natural. So we've got a lot of pieces, but nothing to link them with. Is the Martha's close for maintenance? Just kick the door down. Alright, George Cavendish. Let's see what the prime suspect has going on. Ah, hello guys. What you got to show me?
The door won't budge.
Hope it doesn't mind I break his lock.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Yep, ricin.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Alright, so now that I've seen the ricin, what do you want me to check?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
This guy made a copy of the key. So was this fucking whack job? Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters crossed out, too familiar. My fellow Americans crossed out. They are Americans too, citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bastards? Crossed out. Those sea freaks crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Alright, so he was determined to get rid of the EOD. So in other words, this was a fight between two different organisations, the university and the cultists masquerading as a charity. So in other words, at the end of this we're going to have to decide who's the victim. Technically the EOD, even though they're preying on people to try and get them to join their cult. Note from Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board I'm through with this farce, Westerbrook. Okay. Right. Josh Cavendish made a spare key. The poison thief. Josh Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is a poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to the student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay, dealing with that just yet. The fact that he lives somewhere in Advent does not narrow it down. So nothing in his office to indicate where he stays. It doesn't appear to be. Maybe I can harass the student a bit more to find more information on it. Hey, me again.
I'd like to know what. I'll see.
It's just still nothing. Is it? Oh, right. So that's alright. So town hall. Alright, let's kick it to town hall then. I think I'll have another wee word with that guy who was just sitting about. Maybe he can tell us something else, like as a third-party observer. Hey, pal.
You recognize this bottle?
It's sorry.
Fine.
Ah.
Alright, so he's not helpful at all. Right, that saves me time. Wait, you buddy?
Wendell sent you to deliver me the books, right?
Who the fuck are you?
No, you must have me confused with someone else.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just worried for the fate of these tomes.
Why'd you have them next to
It's been a week without news from Wendell.
That's
Maybe
not
you can
wise.
help me. I'd reward you, of course.
Why not? What can I do?
Oh, marvelous. Let's get acquainted then. Samuel Hopes, honorary member of Altera Pars Book Club.
Charles Reed, Private Eye.
Good. Listen, we're missing 3 rare books. One was taken for restoration while the other 2 were being studied. I asked Wendell to contact all parties, but he's gone quiet. Here's our records. Please, retrieve the tome.
Why are they so...
They're the third,
Okay.
Bye. We'll get onto that at some point. First and foremost, main mission. So there's got to be something in the either City Hall or the papers. Or the Oakmont University Libraries, that would make sense. So I'll check Town Hall and then from there we'll... Is this really no fast travel around here? There's apparently one over here to the west. We'll go check Town Hall, then we'll check the library. If we don't find anything there, we'll check the newspaper. I've got a feeling it's going to be Town Hall we'll find the information. I'll say Hall, whatever. Maybe we'll find his address. Jesus, do you not turn the lights on in here?
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Fuck you. You've not seen me in ages. Okay. Citizens... Doesn't matter about the periods. Citizen records... Another one. There we go. Professor... Occupation... Advent. There we go. George Walter Cavendish, Date of birth, January 26th, 1883. Place of birth, Oakmont, Mass. Place of residence, Oakmont, Mass. Advent is the address. Occupation, Professor of Biology, Department of Medicine at Oakmont University. Civil status, divorced. Cool. That was a lot faster than I was expecting. Cavendish. Advent Central, so that should just be down the road. On St. Michael's Road. There we go. Between Carpenter's, where's Carpenter's? Carpenter Street. And Constant, alright, so it's around here-ish. Cool, got you.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
I think, see, once you get reading what the game expects you, it's fairly simple to know what the fuck you're doing. It's better like point and clicks. I remember I tried to play Day of the Tentacle. I couldn't tell you how many times I get fucking stuck. I couldn't bring myself to look up any guides.
The door won't budge.
I suppose we'll be coming back there later. That's the thing with point and click games. There's this whole concept that people talk about with them. It's like moon logic. Like it's the only way it would make sense would be in the developer's head. Okay, there we go.
The door won't budge.
It didn't have an H on the door, so that's a bit worrying. Well, they did say he was away on vacation, didn't they? Tag from the baby carriage. If you want to take it, it's free. Okay, please. I hope they're talking about the baby carriage and not actually the baby that was in there.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Alright, so it's on to the EOD. Newspaper issue. March. Going, gone. Body count rises, vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the shells, Salvation Harbour and Grimhaven Bay. Salvation Harbour and Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organisation EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during the evening hours. Stay alert. So are these people disappearing because this guy's poisoning them, or was he trying to stop whatever the cult was trying to do?
This Cavendish guy did an
The Professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap, and always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Alright, so this guy didn't want Westerbrook to anything bad to happen to him. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about plan B.
Impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Yep. We need to find out about that whole
the door won't budge.
We need to find out about that whole torturing deal. What's this?
I loved you. I always loved you.
Okay. So what was that about? So what was the point in burning the picture?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Oh. Could his wife have been Anna? Is that a possibility? And she became absolutely obsessed with the cult to the point where they got a divorce. He burned a picture and kept the ring in hopes that he'd be able to get it back from the cult. Huh. So this is why he became obsessed with the cult, so he can try and dismantle it, so he can get his wife back. See, this is good storytelling. I quite like this. This is good. So we got our evidence here. Let's head off to check with Anna now. Well, revealing as little information as we can because she seems to be out of her fucking mind. Oh, wait, we missed this.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Yep. Is there anything else? Just double check everything, just don't want to miss something. And let me guess, he figured he failed when he dropped that flask, so he ran. And God knows where he is now. I'm like, this is quite good. You don't see storytelling like this much in games nowadays, it's really impressive. Like if you don't really look into it properly and use deductive reasoning, you won't really figure out. That's a big ass fucking toilet. Is there nothing else we can glean for this apart from building a picture?
I loved you. I always loved you.
No, it seems like that's all we can get out of that. Yeah. I think my theory probably is the one we're looking for. So let's go talk to Anna. Okay, I think that's all we're going to get for this guy's apartment. So Anna's done now. Can we straight up just take the boat down now? I really want to see now if my theory bears fruit. If that is the case, she is really fucking mental now. I mean, torturing people, what has she got to gain for torturing people? Isn't it just a... Isn't that whole, like, giving people free foods, you know, as incentive to join the cult? Isn't that more effective than just straight up torturing people? That'd be a right bastard if it turns out she ended up torturing her husband or something. Her ex-husband. But he did get away though, so I don't think that's much of a risk. Great, another infested area, I'm so thrilled. Let's get past that, suck around, get down to the fish market. if I did all that thing, just jump into the water and trying to drag your boat down, because that would be a fucking hell of a jump scare. Are they like crustaceans that are using the dead bodies of cats as shells? Fuck me. That's grim.
Enough for everyone. Fish? Fresh fish? Glad to see you again.
Wasn't I supposed to come talk to you?
Glad to see you again. Fish?
Yeah,
Fresh
yeah.
fish?
Do you want a fishy?
Glad to see you again.
I was supposed to come talk to you again, what the fuck?
Glad to see you again.
What the fuck? Did we miss something back at his apartment? Because I don't think we did.
Fish? Glad to see you again.
She's just straight up not talking to me anymore. The fuck?
Vote for Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
Oh, actually, nothing. Maybe we should have a wee look around the fish market.
Fish? Fresh
There's
fish?
bound to be something here that's
Take as much as
telling.
There will be loss. There will be death.
That fish does not look pleasant.
Fish? Fresh fish?
Hey, knock it off.
Alright, so what's down here?
The door won't budge.
Go figure. So what you want me to do, game? I found his apartment, looked around, seen the evidence. What you want from me? Maybe once... No. I was thinking maybe once is to check out the other professor's apartment, but why would we need to? Obviously we don't go back and talk to Anna, so who are we supposed to talk to? Go back to university? Talk to the student? I'm kinda running out of ideas. certainly scoured like Oi's apartment. Like, what else could I have seen in there?
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only. Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Hopefully this shouldn't contain us something. Because we've thoroughly checked out the crime scene. We've checked out his apartment. We've checked out the campus.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
I couldn't exactly see anything in the fish market, and Anna wouldn't speak to us. Oh, God damn it.
Can you film me?
Of course.
I'll see.
It says something about putting the ricin back. So well, let's do that.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Fucking hell. Or maybe that gives us even more information. Like, see, for example, if we know he's divorced, will there be records of who he divorced in one of the other places? Maybe there's a wee bit more research we can do. The newspaper wouldn't talk about divorce, would it? Usually they set holiday deals in divorces. So maybe there's something else I could have gleaned in my visit to the city hall. Maybe his apartment proved to be a red herring. But not so much a red herring, because we gathered a good amount of information. We just need to figure out, well, I guess we as the viewers and players can pretty much figure out who his wife was, but the main character hasn't figured it out. So we're going to have to find some sort of divorce documents, I assume, to prove that it was Anna who was his wife, and then it'll probably let us go talk to her again. Unless I've broken the game, because that guy told me to go talk to her first. Ah, oh, but not broken the game. That was the thing you used to have to worry about with older games, but I hope that doesn't keep this trend with this. If you do something the developers didn't expect, it breaks the game. Please tell me that's not the case. I really don't want the game to just be fucked. Alright, so... It'd technically be legal documents, wouldn't it? Because it's the... Legal documents... Old Grove... Citizens... No. Joe, I'm just gonna quickly Google this, because this makes a bit. I've got a feeling I might have just missed something obvious. I don't want to be stuck just wandering about for like the next hour. It says something about talking to the front desk clerk. But I thought we did that already.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Yeah, we did. Absolute cow. Alright, so... Add evidence for the... Right. Here we go, so the apartment. Explore the ring, search a large suitcase, take the professor's fact list. Take newspaper issue, Look at the board of notes. I'm a fucking moron. The game wanted us to look at the fucking board in his apartment with the notes and use that third eye thing. Calm the fuck on, game, Jesus Christ. Well, actually not come the fuck on me because I didn't fucking notice that.
Find something you like.
That's the problem when you overlook something. Yeah. It's so much fucking harder to... The fuck is this? Yeah, see when you think you've fully explored an area and that's where the solution is. It's so much harder to find the solution after that point. What is this? I'm just checking this out first, because this is fucking weird. Ah, fuck it, we'll check it later, it's not important. Let's go see this guy's apartment. Again. Usually the screen comes up as the wee wibble bits from the corner, but I just did not notice it. What are you gonna do? After that's like the last time we need to look something up. Hi buddy, come and check your apartment again. Oh, did I not pick this up? Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Go.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Yep, Anna.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I don't care what you...
George, I can't... You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
So she cheated with him because the cult told her to?
George?
I don't care what
you will never understand our cause!
Alright, that should be
My
right.
child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
The fuck was that? Okay. I was not expecting a cutscene. The fuck are we? Is this an inverted? Is it? Holy fuck. Hey buddy. Is that supposed to be Dagon?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Okay.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Oh.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it.
Yeah, we know you're trying to get her to get out of the cult.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
But you're still causing a lot of people to die.
Initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
Yeah, we get it for sacrifices.
Poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
I mean, I suppose.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
We already know this. Why are we asking?
As you might have already
gleaned, she was your wife, I know.
Was my wife.
She cheated with you. She cheated on you with something for the cult.
It all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her.
Well, yeah.
It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine.
I mean, at least she was obvious. No.
Blessed by the sea. That it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Yeah, what does blessed by the sea mean?
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Cultism?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
Okay.
They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Sure that happens. I don't remember that being how it happened in Dark Corners of Earth. Didn't they just become more like fish as they became, like more wrapped up in the worship?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard.
I wonder why.
I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Fucking hell. You put me in a tight spot here, buddy. I don't want a cult to succeed, but you are fucking causing people to potentially die. I mean, I guess he has good intentions. And the cult's looking to sacrifice people. So... fuck it.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
So we've got a deal then.
Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
I get it. Alright, so let's put this all together. Alright. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable whatever. Anna Cavendish is a zealot servant of the EOD, and she will follow any instruction without hesitation. The EOD's operations are shady. The EOD has much more going on than charity organisations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. Alright, so what is this? Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambitions to take over the city. See if it actually let us have a proper conversation with him. I guess that's my fault because I didn't go talk to him. So I can't really just come out the EOD's shady ambitions to take over the city. Well, considering the fact we know that they've taken people hostage and was always trying to work for the people fucking hell. What we see in the flashback, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who's just doing it out of the goodness of her heart. But maybe she sees that she. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He's decided to save others from the same fate. I guess that's two sides of the same coin, these things, isn't it? And be seen as a dangerous psychopath, but also someone who's trying to stop the cult. I don't think Anna's intentionally covering for the EOD. I think she honestly does want to do the charity work. And I'm gonna say that he is trying to save others. So let's go with that. Right.
So, have you made up your mind?
Yeah.
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
I don't like this. I really don't. That's a place on the map. Some western shells. So is that this place again? On Hawking Street. Yeah, that place now. I can report George. Alright, let's go get a bunch of people killed. Fuck me. See if there was some sort of in-between route to go where we didn't have to where we didn't have to fucking poison a bunch of people. I'm gonna do a save. And I'll save. I'm gonna have a wee chat with Anna, see what she's got to say. Because we've mostly missed her side of the story so far. See if we could get the police to get off his fucking ass for 5 seconds and, you know, throw George in jail, but also use this as evidence of there's also the fact that Anna was torturing people. I forgot about that fact. Yeah, she's really way too. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. But I still want to go see what her side of the story is. What happens if I twist this room? What's it say then? I should help Anna Cavendish deal with the poison and help save this city from starvation. Yeah. I mean, it is sad in a way because one, one of them wants to, you know, feed the people so that they're not starving, but they're wanting to do that for selfish reasons. And the other person wants to kill a bunch of people for semi-selfish and selfless reasons. I think by just a wee teeny wee margin, George is the wee bit less bad side in this. Only just by the smallest of margins.
Take as much as you need.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially.
Sea, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
Huh.
I found your poison.
See.
Well, that's the peculiar.
Oh. So, still, it's strange.
You're taking this remarkably well.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now, and now we're going to relieve him of the burden of his...
Yeah, she's off her fucking rocker. Loading. Thank fuck I sided with George. Well, I didn't there, but that's why I took a save. I feel more at peace with my choice now. Do you reckon there is like a third choice, like just report it to the police? I mean, I know I'm probably like wasting a fuck ton of time, but I kind of want to try and report this all to the police. Because they're both committing crimes. One of them's torturing people and using coercion to get people into a cult. And the other is straight up fucking damn premeditated mass murder. So where's the police station? Alright, there's the police station. Go on, game. Give us some nuance and let me do a third choice. I love that wee hint on the bottom there. Ammo scares like fucking shit it is. I'm running out of space to keep all the fucking bullets. Hey bud. Hey pal, do you want a case?
Don't waste my time, newcomer.
Uh-huh.
That's a very bad idea.
You sure? I'm gonna say we'd be better off without you. Alright, so we can report it to the police. I'm actually quite impressed that he's not fussed about somebody pulling a gun on them. Alright, so let's head over here. Get the rest of that shit poisoned. Cause a lot of deaths, but hopefully cause a cult to, I don't know, become embarrassed. Is that building always on fire? Alright, here we go. Hey, buddy.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again. Sure.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town.
Oh, good. We're looking at it. Awesome.
You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
See, if I've been cultists, a lot of these Innsmouths seem to be, you know, decent people. Well, not a lot of them, but a few of them. Poisoned. Poisoned. Oh, we missed this. Yo. Alright. Poisoned. 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 Alright, we're done. Compliments to the chef. I wanna meet him at the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road. Yeah, the fish storage. Alright, there's Hawking Lane. Where's Liberty Road? There, alright. So just in the street. Go. That's pretty much just in here. Is that Hawking Lane, Liberty Road? There you are. Hey there.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
I hope it was worth it.
So, what's next on your to-do list? Hangings? Drowning kittens?
What we've already accomplished should be more than enough. After I see the EOD in ruin, I'll turn myself into the police.
Well, that's nice.
I'm aware of being guilty of several crimes.
Hopefully your money
the least being theft and the most severe being mass murder.
Yep.
I won't hide from my fate.
Good.
Well, that's something at
He's
least.
definitely the best choice of this.
I don't want anyone else to suffer my fate. And I certainly don't want anyone else blamed for my crimes.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
Let me
He's
become a high patriarch in the organization.
His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
This is a lie.
Yes.
Is that going to be the
we
password?
decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway,
he's so done with this shit.
The password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
See ya. Hope you don't get kidnapped and tortured and all the other typical shit you get in this city. Sees a cruel mistress, alright. And this guy's going to be the fish market, got you. so after we do this, this will be us officially infiltrated the cult. Then we can go and kill Dagon in some sort of dream fight or something. Maybe we'll also turn into a dragon and fight him in the middle of the Imperial City. Props to him who gets that reference. Hey pal. So I guess Anna's not here anymore. How fucking trippy would it be if Anna's the contact? There's no fucking way though, she's at a fucking rocker. I'm even more glad that we managed to get Darrow out of this shit, because this ain't pleasant. Hey pal.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Lowe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you?
So it's Esoteric Order of Dagon.
It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Go figure.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Alright, go on.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. Alright. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of the city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant.
Yeah, that's typically how cults work.
I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city.
Is it really that hard to get out of the city? Can't you just take the boat that we took in?
Them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Alright, yeah, you owe me big time.
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Do you know what's also interesting about this cult? You can tell the ones who are only fully committed because they're not fish people. It's like they'll probably have less breathing room for what they can and can't do. Alright, so right into the newspaper then. It's just in the street, what the fuck am I doing? Ah, fuck it. I'm actually, yes, this is good. Maybe I should play more mystery games. Unless the shit I've been playing recently is like action adventure. I'll check out the newspaper, then we'll check out the newspaper doesn't bear fruit. We'll check the police station. They may have some inklings of smugglers. Hey again.
Stay safe.
Thank you. Alright, so what's the thing we're checking then? Really? To report things about the EOD and hire it to Robert Throckmorton. Ah, okay, okay. Can we check this first? Right, so it's Grimhaven Bay. Grimhaven Bay, current events, commoners. Let's go check. Let's just report to Throckmorton first, then we'll come back and do this. Shame to have mobile phones, if we could do that without even having to go meet him. I wonder what happened. See if you went back in time and introduced mobile phones to people in the 1920s. I wonder what the fuck that would do to the world. It would probably turn the whole world in its head. That was the one thing that was so difficult back then, you know, transporting information quickly. If you gave that to one side of the war, that one side probably would have won easily. I say that a bit, hell, I did fuck up royally during the war, so even if you gave mobile phones, there's still a good chance you still would have fucked it. Because then I decided to pick up a fight with Russia because they're fucking dumbass. The fuck are they doing now? Guys, what is this? You had them. Oh, right, this is a cake. That's weird. That's very fucking weird. Who the fuck makes a cake? The sun. In general. Jesus Christ.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD. The den of those
nice pun.
Inmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Oh yeah, let's be more civil.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son for Kay's sake.
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
That's surprisingly rational, but I thought he was going to fly off into a rage there.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization.
Yeah, a pretty big cult.
I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn.
It's a shotgun?
Now leave.
Can I get a shotgun?
I've heard enough.
Please give me a shotgun. It's a shotgun! Yes! Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing business. You want to give me a rifle? Just let me know. Could do a rifle. Alright, so now we can go to the newspaper. And we got a skill point. Now we can upgrade the skills to deal with the shotgun. Yes. I kind of figured they gave me the rifle first. But I'm super glad to get a shotgun. Okay, 4 more shotgun rounds. I either get that or get this. How many shotgun rounds are we carrying? 8. And how much does the upgrade add? 4. I think I'll go the damage route first. Get more bang for my buck. So it seems like it's paying off to do more main missions first before going into the side missions. Get one of those big pricks again, we'll just break out the shotgun. Instead of wasting like 20 grenades. Mild exaggeration there, but still. So is the EOD going to be end up being the main villain in this game, or are they just one of the cults? Okay, I got a feeling with Throgmorton, obviously by looking at him, his father was involved with a cult. Or maybe his father just fucked a gorilla. I'm not 100% certain what the rules are in this world, this game world. Yeah.
Stay safe.
Thank you. Is there anything else we've not picked up around here? Oh. Gunpowder. And some ammo. Yeah, we are fully stocked up on ammo. The one thing we're short on is explosives. It served us well though, so yeah, you can't really complain. Oh, what the fuck is this? Seems like... Is Throgmorton gay? That's interesting. What's this about the KKK? The KKK used to have a standing in this city. Huh. Is that picture at the top, is that like Aboriginals? What the fuck is this? Oh. That's some interesting well, I'm not sure where that information is going to play in, but it's interesting world building additions. I need to get the printing presses sorted out. The place is falling apart. Any chance it's going to let me jump up there? And maybe get some more investigating done? This looks like seaweed. It's not going to let me up there, is it? Seems like everyone in this city has a nose in their coat in some way or the other. I'll be surprised if the Innsmouthers are the only ones with a coat are in here. Alright, so Grimhaven Bay. Oh wait, no, Salvation Harbour, isn't it? Current events. Commoners. Nope. Front page. Nope. Articles. Nope. Advertisements. Nope. 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 Oh, advertisements, so is it? Advertisements. Alright, there we go. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey, this time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroads of Camshore Street and Salvation Street in western Salvation Harbour. What has this got to do with a wake? Not a wake, smugglers? Oh, right, okay. I see what they're doing here. So they're pretty much doing it where they're trying to say that the person died and they're sending it to sea as a form of burial. That's clever. But isn't the main threat of what you're trying to escape from coming for the sea? Let's go check this out. Right, Western Salvation Harbour, over here. Camshore Street. And Salvation Road. Where's Salvation? Right there. So it's a bit there-ish. Go. It's a hop skip down there. Let's see what we can find out. Typically when they do a burial at sea, don't they? Yeah, like the whole Viking thing, where they do the burial at sea, you know, where they set it on fire and all that. I assume in this case they don't set it on fire, but wouldn't they have to put them in a boat that just fits one person? So I guess we'll need to go check it out to, you know, get this shit figured out. Just about here. They said something about a bar, didn't they? Seven Oaks Bar. This is that. That's it. Yep, that's... No, it ain't. Oh, there it is. Heyo! How's the dinginess of the ocean treating you?
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health.
Just, yeah, sure.
How about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
I mean, sure.
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care.
So let's see what the front desk has got to say.
Bye.
Oh shit, that was... I was expecting that. Anything good? Do I think we need to check out? We need to go check out that fortune teller. Like right near the start of the game again.
Don't do that again.
Do you think she gives like hints of what's coming up? Maybe we could do with go and chat with her. Hey pal, looking to leave the city?
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taken him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
So you just smuggle then?
Bye.
Cool, let's get this done. Western Grimhaven Bay. Levi Coffin Avenue. There we go. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Avenue. So about there-ish. How many side missions are we sitting on right now? Not a terribly large amount. Close to another fucking level up already, Jesus. I think I'll go get this guy, you know, help this guy get smuggled out, and then we're probably just caught for there. Do a few more side missions next time we're playing this, because we've built up, well, not a massive amount, but we've built up a decent amount that we can get to. We've also got our hands on a shotgun this, that's even better. So this guy's package is going to be in the investigator, isn't it? Looks very much like it is. Western Grimhaven. A big coffin yacht avenue. Not far from the crossroads. Are you kidding me? That is a lot of shit to deal with. I'll just try and be quick and find what I'm looking for. Do you give any further descriptions as to what I'm looking for? How far from the crossroads? Hopefully it's on this side and I'll have to run through those fucking things again. Oh, come on! This looks promising. I bet it's not going to be it. No, this is definitely not here. Ah, this. How's our health? Not great. Somebody's not been having a good day if it looks at this. Right. Come on. Smart wee bastards. Apart from that one. Oh, let's get a skill point. There we go. Shotgun's even stronger now. So what's this? Revolver ammo. Is there another thing around here we need to deal with? Maybe we need to go down to the basement. Yay! We got at least one grenade. Right, full ammo. More fucking gunpowder. The rate at which I'm getting shit, I wonder if it was worth my time putting those skill points into getting more ammo. Additional 10% chance of saving materials. So what is this? Ah, right, so this is how they're smuggling it in. It's an underground railroad.
Like literally. Something heavy with wheels.
Probably like a cart or something. So I'm guessing somebody figured out they was doing this and it's made to put a stop to it. So what kind of railroad is this? Is it between here and like the docks, or I can't imagine it's going all the way under the fucking ocean. Done in the 1920s. So what were you hiding? Get way too much resources. Nice, so there's the whiskey. God knows where the fuck this guy ended up getting to. Oh, right, okay, I think
Blood's
we know.
Almost dry.
Somebody's definitely, yep, there he is.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
They tied him up and set him on fire, didn't they?
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Alright, so we're gonna break it down then. It's pretty self-explanatory.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get 'em, boys.
Wait, what? So is this like some sort of other crime family that's in play here?
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Huh.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
So what, the smuggler wanted to go out of the game? So he's gonna rat on this criminal organisation to the police? And then they found
Get
out
rid of
that.
them. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
Alright, so 1.
You're done, kid.
2. 3.
No mercy, boys.
4.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Alright. So it's probably... Where is that? 1.
You're done, kid.
2.
No mercy, boys.
3.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes.
4.
Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Really? Could it be this one? It's number 1.
Whose idea?
You're done, kid.
3.
No mercy, boys.
4.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
So the guy he was getting, so that bar was getting that alcohol by stealing it from a smuggler's ring. Aye, sounds like it. Fuck. That guy was taking a hell of a fucking risk. Jesus. Take some fucking bottles to steal alcohol for what's in all intents and purposes a mafia. Just shimmy up there and get to that one, then we'll get back to the bar. It's about far away. It's over there. Yeah, it's over there. So now we've got the crate test guy, should be able to get our wee friendly informant out of the city. Then we can get the location of where they're keeping that researcher. Hey pal, here's your whiskey.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Kay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Alright, so that's found.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks. Here's your
great.
water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
So what we're doing with let's see. Southern Salvation Harbour. Alien Windmill Avenue. There it is. Between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Street. Go. So we're gonna have to deal with this fucking mafia to be able to get a pal out of the city. That makes... I suppose in these times that'd probably be the best way to go about it, wouldn't it? I still don't get why it's so hard to leave the place. Like if the Innsmouth has made it that every single ferryman is in their pocket or something. And why do the Innsmouthers have so much power if apparently the family that... you know, the family that was the fish people are gone now? Like how do they have so much power? Is it because the Innsmouthers feel like they don't belong, so they've like grouped together under the cult? I'm gonna guess that the other family is probably, you know, the Carpers are probably the ones we're gonna go deal in now. That makes sense because we're not heard for that family. We've heard for obviously Throckmortons, but we've not heard for Carpenters. Alright, so we need to find an alley in here. So that's blocked. Is this it?
Hey, fella. What do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
Just take me to your boss.
See, if we were going to be doing this, shouldn't we have brought the guy who actually wanted out the city with us? Wouldn't they just see us as wasting their time if we just show up by ourselves?
The door won't budge.
As it was all this then.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Who the fuck is Papa Brute?
Just calm down. No need for violence.
Says the guy with the explosive fucking vest.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I see you've got a wee bit of Innsmouth there about you.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed? And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid.
So you want information now?
I have a job needs doing. But it needs to stay between the two of us.
What do you want?
I'm fine with doing a job for you, but is this gonna be on the up and up? I've got a reputation to think about.
If you're here, kid, then I can't imagine you have a boatload of options. Don't want to do the job for me? Then get lost, and be glad you're still breathing.
Tell me what the job is.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter.
So as the Carpenters.
Rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing. Someone tried to kill me a week ago.
Oh, you're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
All right.
Yeah, give me the scoop.
Interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet.
Holy fuck.
I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And what did you see?
Really lucky.
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
Yeah, what do you remember before waking up? Like, were you drugged or?
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, yeah, only bits and pieces.
Jeez, they're really
I remember
drugs.
writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your
Just break into this.
Exactly, kid. In a strong box in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
That would explain why we've not heard anything about the Carpenters until this point. They're keeping it in the down low.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me.
Cool.
It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
What? What do you mean they got the wrong guy? What, did they show up again?
I got it.
The fuck?
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
Makes sense.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually.
But wouldn't that be
Of course, we've had our differences. Especially about the family business. But he would never hurt a fly.
You sure about
let
that?
alone me.
Maybe he wanted to turn you because he didn't like the way you're doing things.
Goodbye.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Yeah. Alright. Anything good to pick up? Do you have a place to hold up? They wouldn't find you in here easily. Wait, just me or is this the exact same layout as that building that we went to for the first case? Is this where we are right now? No. It's the exact same fucking layout though.
Yeah, top marks for quantity,
whoa,
but so much for quality.
A little
Even
blackmail,
in better
a little
shape.
larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
Anything good done here? The fuck?
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
You fucking pieces of shit. You killed the previous owner, just so you had a place to hide out. I guess I can't be that surprised, can I? If it means squashing some cultists, then all the better, I suppose. You know what they say, that you bet with the devil you know. Ain't happy about that though. Fucking pieces of shit. Isn't this quite early for a deduction? Bushwood death could make him more compassionate, make him see her, but I don't know yet. It's too hard to tell.
Do you like it here, newcomer? Well, get
This
used to
stain's
it.
almost gone.
No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
What's that?
The blood dried not too long ago.
The fuck is that?
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
I really didn't. It's hard to really tell if he is ready to change his ways. There's not enough evidence. Because there was, I suppose it was his men that carried that out. Joe, I think this is going to take a bit longer than I was expecting. I'm going to just drop my guy off at the last drop point. And we'll probably call it a day there. Yeah, that was good progress. Alright, as ever, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you for a new game in a couple of days. Don't forget to follow. And all the usual shit that people ask you to do at the end of streams. Alright, see yous.